Guys, today we're going to be messing around with Jay Dixon's ResinCrete. I just got it in the mail. I've never used it, so this is going to be a first for us. Um, so, yeah, well, let's give it a shot. I'm going to use the molds. I got 3 molds that came with the ResinCrete. So we're going to try these 2 today and see how well they work out. I've seen nothing but good things on YouTube about this stuff. I've never used it, so this is a first for me. So basically, it's how to mix it is for every 100 grams, you add 30 grams of water. Um, your working time is 8 minutes, and then it cures. In about 20 minutes, you can demold. So that's what we're going for here. We're gonna go for the 20-minute one. You can add 5% more water to make it 35%, and it gives you a longer curing time, but that's not what I'm going for. All right, so let's get this set up. Tear that. So I'm going to put 100 grams of powder. It's pretty cool. It gives you, comes with a little spoon to mix it out. So far, it looks like for every scoop is 25 grams, roughly. All right, so there's 100 grams of that. Oh, didn't want to turn it off. What I was thinking. All right, so then we need 30 grams of water. 30 grams. All right, put that off to the side. And it also comes with a pretty neat stir, too. So, um, stir it up real good. Actually, it's pretty neat. For the amount of water that you use, it gets very liquidy. Um, so give it a good stir. Scraping the sides. So I'm only doing 100 grams right now. So this is just to start us off to see where we're at. Now it comes with colors. So this looks like this is blue. So what we'll do is, whoops, I don't want that in there. We'll give it a couple good squirts. Now, from what I've seen on YouTube, is that just because it's a darker color at first, it will dry a lighter color. So there you go, a little clog. Exactly what I got. The reason it's clogged up. Oh, that's not what I want. Definitely don't want that. Mess. I should wear gloves. Live and learn. You know what? We're just gonna leave it at that because I'm not. Make sure you scrape the sides, the bottom. first thing we're going to try is this little heart. So let's pour it in. Very pastel-y when you pour it. Very bubble free, which I like. Like I said, this is the first time I've used this stuff, so this is all trial. All right, put that off to the side. Let that dry. Also, you know what? I have this mold here too. I'll make a couple hearts from here. See how they turn out. My board's not very level to have to re-level my board. Hmm, 100 grams seems to go pretty far. A lot further than I thought it would. We'll just use it all up in these. I'll use these for my little heart cards that I send out. All right. Give it a nice little final scrape. Get that last little bit out. All right, so what we're going to do is let these sit here for about 25-30 minutes, and then we will come back and demold them. All right, guys, it's been 20 minutes, so I've let this stuff cure. It's pretty solid after 20 minutes, so let's take her out. Still a little soft, but I mean, they take a while, at least 24 hours to cure fully, but at least at this point you can take them out, and you can hear they're pretty solid. I mean, they almost feel like chalk. So we'll demold this guy. See what we got. That turned out pretty neat. All right. So that was first. That was round one. I mean, this one here had a little bit of bubbles in it, but that literally is the only piece that I can see that has bubbles in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab another cup, grab our scale again. This time we're going to do 200. All right, 130, 160, 185. Do a little by little here to get 200. Just shy of 200. All right, 200. Tear. Because now that we use 200, we need to use 60 grams of water because it's 30 grams for every 100. So grab our stick, stir it up pretty good. Scraping the sides. It doesn't give a time for how long you should stir it, so just stir it until it's nice and pasty looking. Scraping the bottom, scraping the sides. For this one, we're going to use red. Take this off this time before let me shake her up. So put quite a few into this one because I want this one to be a little darker than the last time. You know, make sure you get the bottoms of the cup, scrape it down real good. I think I'm going to add a little bit more. It's a little too pink. We'll just add a couple more drops to make it redder. There we go. It's still going to come out pink. I mean, they dry lighter than the color of the cup. Make sure you scrape the sides real good. One of the things I'm noticing is that it sticks to the sides of the cup. Lid on that. That off to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this mold. It looks like a tray mold. And I'm going to pour it in the little divots first, just to make sure I don't get any air bubbles in there. Very liquidy. Comes out very, very fast. So once again, I use 200 grams of powder and 60 grams of water, and that gives you a 20-minute curing time. You can add 35% water for every 100, and that gives you a longer curing time, which is, I guess if you had a lot of bubbles, then you'd want a longer curing time, but stuff is really good about being bubble free. So push that off to the side there. Try this guy here. See what's left. One of my favorite little molds. And just have a little left. Make some more hearts. Kind of wish it gave you a breakdown of sizes for how much you think you're going to need. But then again, if you know your measurements from when you use resin, pretty much the same. Yeah, it wasn't a lot left in there for that. So I'll just let that go. Now what we'll do is we'll let these cure for 20 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll make this tray. See how it turns out. See you soon. All right, it's been 20 minutes. Stuff is cured. So we'll take out this little piece. We're going to save that. Not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but I'll save it. It's popped out so nicely. One little air pocket. One little itty bitty bubble right there. But for the most part, this stuff is I really like this stuff. This stuff is pretty cool. Almost feels like chalk. That turned out really nice. I like the way that looks. Big guy, he's solid. They pop out very easily out of the molds. Very neat. I like that mold. So now we're going to try this mold. But we're going to try something just a little different. I'm going to make what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to take this first of all and turn it on. All right, so I'm going to use 50 grams in this cup. It's a little more than what I want. Amount. All right, 50 grams. Grams in that cup. Oh, I keep turning it off. Being weird today. And then we're going to do 50 grams in this cup. So now we're breaking it in half. So what we need, remember it's 30 grams of water for every 100 grams of powder. So we did 50 grams, so we only need 15 grams of water. All right, stir that up real good. She get, oop, it happens. She stir it up, get all the clumps out, scrape the sides. All right, tear that. Put that back on. We want 15 grams. All right. Grab another stick. Stir that up real good. All right. So the plan here is to, that looks like black. You know what? We'll do blue and red. Do blue in one. Do red in the other. No specific number of drops, just until I feel like there's enough in there. Scrape the side, scrape the bottom. Get it all mixed up nice and good. We're going to grab our mold, grab our colors. Just mix them up. No idea what kind of pattern it's going to make, but we'll find out when it dries. This little mold took 100 grams to fill. Good to know. Just carriage it out some more. All right. Those off to the side. Grab a baby wipe here real fast to wipe some fingers off. Any extra that's spilled. So what we'll do is we'll let that sit now for 20 minutes. And then we'll demold it and see what it looks like. All right, it's been 20 minutes. This is nice and cured. So let's demold. Actually turned out pretty neat. One little bubble. Oh, two bubbles right there. That's it. Two bubbles. So this is all the different things that I made. Yeah, it only took me about an hour at the most. More curing time than it was mixing time and pouring. But so far, this ResinCrete, I really like it. It's definitely something that I'm going to use in the past. I have plenty of ideas of things that I want to do with it. But for now, like I said, this was the first time using it, and I wanted to see how it worked out. And overall, I give it a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it. It's the J. Dixon ResinCrete from, like I said, it's the ResinCrete from J. Dixon. It's a 10-3 base water by weight. Really good stuff. So if you're looking for something new to play with, something new to make different things out of, definitely something worth try. I will add a description to what I bought in the link in the description below. So for now, I will see you for the next one, and keep on resin.